Hey there, guys. Mr. Short Hitter here.
You don't look like a short hitter to me.
I've been getting more and more comments of people saying they couldn't play in tough weather. Well, on a day like this where it's 48 degrees and windy, this isn't even cold to me. If you dress for it, you feel pretty good about it. However, one other thing I'll say about it is it's hard to have a golf channel that's mainly golf vlogs if you don't film golf vlogs. So I don't think this channel could keep going if I took 5 months off because it was cold outside. .194 here. Pin is back. Wind is helping. Hit a high wood here. Scratch that, guys. I'm going to go for the extra little extra carry of the 4 wood. You don't want to miss it left in that big bunker. Sit. Wow. All right. Second's firming up here. We're not good. So guys, you rarely see me over a green, and this is why I don't like that arbitrary advice to just club up, because clubbing up, especially to a back pin, could leave you in some pretty bad positions. So getting a par here is now very, very difficult, where if I would have missed this green short, it would have been an easy up and down. Looks like a right edge putt from here. I think the wind held that ball up. So we clipped this little tree here. Not exactly the start we wanted on probably the 2 easiest holes on this golf course. So we have 343 to the flag. There's water left, some trees right. Just hit a 4 wood down there. Which I have a pretty good lie here, so I'm going to hit the mini driver. Oh, that's my regular driver. Can't hit that. Okay, we're still going to have a long way in. I don't imagine it rolled too far. Got some mud on it. 162. So 181 yards with that mini driver into the wind. So pretty good. 162. Right into the teeth of this wind. Making high wood here. This pin is more center, so I can go long and not have a problem. Wind's into me, blowing a little right. So if anything, I'll air a little bit left. If we do pull it into that bunker, we'll have a downwind bunker shot, but that's not where we want to be. I cut it. Hit like a weak little cut, but it's on the front of the green, I think. So guys, I just had a random thought about gapping. So right now, I've been experimenting with this mini driver. I really like it. And I did a video where my 4 wood was only going, I think, 7 yards or so, 7 or 8 yards further than the high wood. But if I look at a course, like let's say the course I'm qualifying at, and all my approach shots are going to be longer approach shots, why wouldn't I want to have a bunch of clubs at the top end of my bag that had smaller gaps if those are the clubs that I'm going to be hitting the most? If I'm only going to hit 2 or 3 wedge shots during the course of 18 holes, then maybe I only need 3 wedges at the most. Right now I have a pitching wedge, a 50 degree. The pitching wedge is 46. So 46, 50, 54, 58. If I'm only going to hit those clubs a couple times and I'm going to hit hybrids and fairway woods the whole round, why wouldn't I have more clubs at the top end and less clubs at the bottom end? This is right into the wind, so I'll hit this a little harder. Oh boy, I thought it was in.
I'm a mother.
I'm a bad mother, Mr. Short Hitter here. And you know the gift that every woman wants.
Flowers.
No.
Stuffed animals.
Get that out of here.
Candy.
Mine. Don't be silly. It's golf balls from Golf Ball Planet. Golf Ball Planet has a huge inventory of ladies' golf balls, including Callaway Riva and Bridgestone Lady. So why not give the lady in your life the gift she's always wanted? Golf balls from Golf Ball Planet.
Thanks, Mr. Short Hitter.
Why can't I be a mother?
So anyone that's been watching a while has probably heard about the state open that I qualified for. Now we're going back for maybe 5 years, where I made 18 straight pars. Well, the qualifying course was on a course that was 65 to 6,600 yards. Well, the actual tournament was on a course that was close to 7,300 yards. So playing a course like that, it makes more sense. Driver, 3-wood, 5-wood. You know, I'm going to hit those clubs over and over again. So why not have more clubs there? Because I'm not going to hit irons into any of the par 4s. And I don't think I hit irons into any of the par 3s either. Okay, guys, I'm having a little issue with the camera here. Hope it doesn't cut out on me again. But I think I've got a lot of videos filmed, and I may have to ship it to Canon. But I've got about 440 here, and I know I cannot reach that bunker, but it is downwind. All right, slight little fade, bounce a little to the right. 212 to that flag here. We obviously have to try to hit it between these bunkers, and it is downwind. Can't carry the bunkers. So I will hit the club I have most confidence in hitting straight, which is the high wood. And if it hits something hard and bounces up, it is downwind, so we may be able to get there. And we thinned it. Keep rolling. Stop rolling. All right, just left of the bunker. So guys, this is golf. You know, I hit 3 approach shots. 1 I flushed over the green, and the other 2 I mishit. But this is what we get when we play golf. We just keep plugging away and doing what we could do. 54 here. .241 to the pin, directly downwind. We're going to go driver, of course, and the left edge of that bunker on the right is 206 to carry. So with this wind, I might be able to carry the left edge. I can't carry the whole thing. Maybe 218 to carry the bunker. And with it being a little firm, this hits, it could roll over the green. But this would be an instance where I wouldn't worry too much about that from 241. All right, we just don't want to miss it left. Left is OB. Anywhere right, preferably not in that bunker, won't hurt us. And we hit it right, all right. It's normally not a good sign when you have 50 yards left on a par 3, but that's what we have. Green kind of runs away from you, I think, past that flag. So try to carry this over that fringe, and we get what we get. Play the wind a little. Wind didn't really blow it. Oh boy, that ball is gone. Sit. Wow, that ball rolled out a lot further than I thought. This ball landed in here. Everything is so firm out here. Kind of surprised all the does run away after the hole though. About 22 feet here. not what we wanted headed into the next hole. With this wind this way, this 9 is going to be brutal. So guys, this is a perfect time to remind you and remind myself of managing your expectations. This hole is directly into a wind that feels like it's blowing 25 miles an hour now. And it's 408, approach shot over water. And there's probably, I do have the mini driver now, but I just can't see any way that I could not be laying up here. Because the tee shot is pretty open, I will swing a little more aggressive on this. Just because if I have to lay up, it's a pretty easy layup shot. So unless I hit it absolutely perfect, even a perfect shot, I probably will have to lay up. But we're going to try it just to see if we can get an outside chance of trying to hit it over the water in 2. Okay. Wasn't the one we wanted, so we'll be laying up. So we have 225 to the flag, about 140 to the water, right into the wind. So I'm just going to hit a 7-iron down there and try to wedge it on the green. Short of the water, a little towards the left. Well, sometimes, guys, you just have to collect yourself and try to get back in the game. Hit that shot a little bit heavy, just trying to punch it low. Like to hit it another 10 yards, but this is what we have. 112 to the flag. Wind is howling pretty good, so let me hit a 7-iron here. Just a regular old 7-iron. That wind is howling and going a little right. Right, ball right. All right, a little past the hole. It looks like it's, I don't know, 14, 15 feet maybe. A little short of the flag would have been a better putt. However, it's pretty quick coming down the hill. Just can't be too aggressive with it. Right side, breaks to the left. Well, guys, this is going to be the easiest hole we have coming in. The last 3 holes are all going to be hard. Par 3 is going to play long crosswind, but 16 and 18 are going to play very long. Very long. Even with the wind, I still think I can't get to that bunker on the left. Okay, so let's hit a high wood down there and see what we can do from there. Big open space, so let's just go right in the middle of all of it. Luckily I'm short, no problem here. 150 downwind. Just not the way to play a hole that's dead downwind. Didn't hit a great drive, hit a worse second shot. But we'd love to be down there a little bit closer to give ourselves a good opportunity. But let's just worry about this shot here we have to make sure we carry that bunker 131 with the wind. How firm everything is, I think I have to hit 8-iron. Can't go 7. With this wind, the nice solid 8-iron should at least get me past that bunker. So firm, if I hit this past by that flag, it would bounce over the green into a pretty bad spot. I feel like today, like the wind just keeps knocking my ball out of the sky, and I end up right in front of a footprint too. Sand feels like it's pretty soft at least. Good bunker shot, good putt, could save everything here. Stay positive. Gonna say that ball rolled out further than I thought it would, but probably got a little bit to do with it being downwind. Let's try to make a putt. When I originally hit this bunker shot, I thought it was going to be really close. Got about 10 feet here. Greens are rolling a little slow. I feel like I made a few more mental errors today. Normally I don't. I think the first hole I made it got off to a bad start, but let's just focus on this one shot hitting this fairway. A high cut, so that's going to be short, but it's in the fairway. Get to hit that mini driver now. Maybe I should be playing from that tee box over there. 254 to the flag. Can't reach the bunker, can't reach anything up there, so I'll just hit the mini driver and try to get within wedge range. Pulled it, but there's no trouble there. Left side of the fairway. Exactly 99 yards. Looks like that pin is tucked back there. It's hard to take too much club, but I think pretty safe hitting the 9-iron here. Fall right. Right. I don't know if that's long or it's hard to tell. Maybe 15, 20 feet. Little past the flag here. Right to left breaking putt also. Downhill. Things are actually running slower than I've ever seen them. My fault though. Guys, we have 218 to the flag here, and I'm not 100% sure this tee is to this hole. I don't know if that is the back tee there or if this is the back tee. I'm not sure. But we've got 218. It's over water. Luckily, the wind's blowing right to left instead of into us. Maybe, about 200 to carry the water. So have to make a good swing at it. So all we got, I think it trickled onto the fringe. About 45 feet. Uphill, right to left breaker. Leaving this just short or even left of the hole would give us a better par putt. Did the opposite. So guys, let me tell you real quick my theory on when you miss greens. So I think I missed about every green today except the second hole. So what I look at is you take the greens you missed, divide that in half, and that's the worst you should do in relation to par. If you do any worse than that, then you're hitting balls out of play, out of bounds, in the water, or your short game is just not good. So I think I only hit one green, so I missed 8 greens. So the worst I should do on this 9 is 4 over par. And I don't know where I am right now. I'm probably close to that because it's not looking good. But let's finish this 9. Every time I get to this hole, I think about this tee they put in because guys were hitting it over those bunkers, and now guys are still hitting it over those bunkers. I will be about 60 yards short of those bunkers. All right, guys, so I have a tree branch here. We have a very long way in. So to keep it low. So just gonna hit my regular driver here. I know it should go under this tree branch. I'll probably hit it thin and we barely caught it, but I don't know if we would have hit the mini any better. Got some good rollout out of that at least. 80 yards. And right in between here, it's gonna hit a full 50 degree. Go, gosh darn it. Well, guys, if I miss this, I break my rule that I just stated on the last hole. 20 footer here. Just try to hit a 50 and just hit it full out, knowing I needed to catch all of it, and I just didn't hit it. Little right to lefter here. Oh, all right. Didn't break my rule. Not a good round though. But let's think about what we did well. Didn't make any doubles. Didn't have any 3 putts. So kept the ball in play for the most part. Just some days it's like that. You just have to keep plugging along. Some days you have it, some days you don't. Today I didn't have it, but I still followed my rule that I say. Luckily, due to making that putt, missed 8 greens, finished 4 over. Not happy with the score, but happy that I got up and down at least the 4 out of 8 times. So if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, Mr. Short Hitter, out.
5 holes to go, just play 13.